Hey babes, let's do a quick get ready with me, and particularly because Divi asked me yesterday about this Dior Forever Natural Bronze Glow product, and apparently these Dior Riviera kind of bronzers are always the same. Every year they are called coral bronze and pink bronze. Um, Last year, with the tiger compact, it also looked quite similar with these stripes. This year, I thought it was a completely different product because of these flowers, but overall, they have the same name, they have the same number. This is 031 Coral Bronze, and it also looks very similar. Lena Allure, Lena, I'm not sure if that's the correct name. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. She already swatched the new one, the Coral Bronze of this year's collection, next to, I think, Pink Bronze of last year, or this one, I don't remember. However, yes, chances are these are very similar to each other even this year, even though these flowers make it appear a bit different. I feel like there might be a bit more glow to it, a bit more shimmer, but it can also just be an overspray, And what I've already noticed 2 years ago when I got these was that you would expect these always look so similar, but you would expect the coral one to be warmer. And yes, it does add this coral aspect to it, but it kind of this blush shade, even though you cannot separate them. This blush shade, this coral hue to it, it stands for its own and does not make the bronzer more orange, while the bronzer shade alone is just a little lighter in the pink bronze, but it's also more yellow. So using this coral one with the light hand is less warm and more neutral. Well, it's not neutral by any means here. I'm already wearing it here, but it looks still less yellow than the pink one. Don't ask me how and why. It's just the way it goes on. I find the pink hue to the pink bronze is very subtle and not really noticeable. What you get is a very yellow bronzing shade, and so here you get somewhat of a coral glow to it, but overall it just does not look as yellow, even though it obviously is a very yellow warm bronzer. And let me apply this side on camera. Why do we not see it here? I'm kind of scared that I'm piling it on and it will be too much, which sounds weird. We can see this one. Oh, and I would try to only pick up more of these sides for the forehead. Let's pull it together a little bit. Less sun-kissed hue and a bit into the crease. Whoa. I mean, I'm still super pale. Today I'm wearing, actually I'm rather sorry, Actually, I'm rather a three neutral during winter in my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, you know, the one in the tube. Today I'm wearing the cool one. Am I? Wait. Yes, today I'm wearing the cool one because I have to use it up. This was the first one I got. So the neutral is better on me, but when it came out, this was the only one left, and yes, this is from the launch. So I'm I mean, it, you know, I got the three neutral completely new, and it's still the very same, so it's still good to use up. And you know, I couldn't use it for a long time because I got this at the end of summer, and when I received this, it looked like white pink on my face. It was horrendous. So yeah, now that I'm pale enough, I can finally use it up. And even you know, like, I don't know, Christmas time, this one was still too pink, so I had to use the three. Okay, nobody cares, so let's move on. So about this bronzer, to sum it up, because these new compacts of their summer 2026 collection, they are really super cute. You know, the daisies with the ladybird bug, and I was surprised how much I liked it, because usually if something has texture and isn't easy to wipe clean and things like that, even though I'm not very messy with my makeup off the bat, but yeah, this is something that really gives me the ick, but they did a really good job, and it's really cute. And now I think it's very cute and pleasant, so it would be a bonus if I took great interest in the product itself. But I can see how it really pleases and speaks to many people. And since Stevie had, her name is not Stevie. I'm sorry. It's just my little nickname for the um, for the channel's name. However, um, now she said, because we had a little conversation going on, that she struggles to choose one. She really wanted the compact, but there is not great interest in golden things, golden sparkle, and if this one had sparkle in it. And now this is why I wanted to do this today, to, you know, speak on it a bit more thoroughly. I am I'm taking a very close look at it to, you know, to really give you the right piece of information. And yes, there are golden specks in this product. One second, I have to clean my nose. Oh, and by the way, I put a bit of Ton de Chanel on my neck, so the contrast of warm bronzer isn't too stark today, which, as pale as I am right now, I really wouldn't choose this bronzer to wear. And I usually choose more neutral, even cool red undertones and bronzer for it to mimic my actual bronze. And this is for me a very golden, it's a very golden, willfully golden goddess kind of look, so to speak. I mean, it's, many people prefer a very golden warm bronze, and I could walk out the door and look normal, really. Just, you know, like, I really prefer a warm bronze. But yeah, back to these particles. They are, this I want to add, they are really subtle enough. I think you can somewhat tell that I don't have any glitter party going on my face. Now, compared to the Chanel Holiday blush lighters, those are more random, bigger micro glitters that were scattered throughout so that you look very makeup-y, and this weird misplaced kind of micro glitter just, you know, it was not purposefully and it was not subtle enough. So these shimmers, these golden shimmers, are super subtle. And as I said, Dior does this sometimes. I'm not even sure if it's for lack of a finer formula, or if it just is trying to add some golden reflects without going the sheen route, since a finer opaque sheen would, you know, surely be just a little bit more texture enhancing. Um, so I don't really know what to think of it, but it's it's a beautiful formula. It's a very beautiful luminous matte formula. That's the base, and it has some golden, some specks of golden shimmers that are fairly well distributed throughout the application and the whole product. It's really not that you would talk to me and think, well, this is a junky piece of cheek color that she's wearing here. Very makeup-y, very cheap looking. I don't think that's the look of it. It's a pleasant enough, beautiful, very warm bronzer with a hint of coral to it. So it's really a bit of a bronzer blush hybrid, while I would say the pink one does not stand out as a pinky hue. Only the coral I find, but you know, there obviously are probably slight differences between different years editions. And also no, I've seen the pink bronze of this year's collection on Hannah, and it was just a very yellow, super warm yellow light bronzer on her. So I did not see any hue of pink in it either. I think this is something you rather get from the coral shade, because the pink is just, I don't know, this bronzer eats it up. So and you know, it's not, I've used some products lately where I thought, well, this isn't it, I really don't need to hold on to this, in a very gentle declutter kind of way. And this is still a very beautiful product. I really do not like very makeup-y looks, very chunky glitter kind of things. Since this one is this is not aiming to be a natural bronzer. It's aiming to be something playful, something glowing, something, you know, even with some tiny golden specks in it. So if you take it for what it is, I think it's a beautiful product. I love the classic Dior fragrance in their cheek colors. I do have sensitive skin, but you know, here it's not a problem. It's my perioral dermatitis is not interfering with that, because I'm not applying it as a coral bead here. Why am I so silly? And yeah, I don't think, unless you are very fair, if you are a Chanel B20 and lighter, I don't think you would have much fun with these bronzers. If you are lighter than I think a 2 neutral in Dior, these would probably not be a lot of fun. So yep, that's that. And now let's also look at some beautiful, beautiful apricot eyeshadows. But let me separate them, yes, before my phone camera is cutting me off. So I hope this was helpful for whoever is trying to decide for or between these bronzers. Oh, and by the way, the highlighter is I think it looks very interesting and beautiful, so I'm curious to see more of that in reviews. While, to be honest with you, I should not even blink at any golden highlighters because I have so many. So it probably would still be a skip for me, but it looks intriguing. It looks very beautiful. So yeah, curious to see more. Bye bye.